Hey man, standing here at Eagle Point Church in Denton, Texas, with one of my good friends, Anthony Grizzard. He's a new youth pastor here, fresh, still going to college, still doing youth ministry. Anthony, how long have you been doing it?
It's actually only been about like 5, maybe 6 months.
So real rookie.
Real rookie, very much so.
Awesome, man. I'm here tonight. I'm going to speak for Anthony, and his youth ministry is going to be awesome. And I love this guy so much. I just wanted to put him on video and let you hear him talk. And so I just want Anthony, tell us what is it like being a youth pastor, being a college student, working a job at the mall, all that stuff. Tell us how you balance it all. Tell us what's going on.
Oh man, well, first of all, I mean, it's really just very humbling. Like, I mean, being as young as I am, I mean, when I first got the position, I was only 19 years old. And so, I mean, it was just very crazy. It was an awesome opportunity. Old youth pastor left. I was the intern. They asked me to step up as interim. And then, you know, God just kind of took it from there. But, man, it's hard to really describe how to balance it all out. I mean, because it's just like, you have youth ministry and then being a full-time student, when over the summer I was taking summer classes, and now I'm taking 12 hours at Southwestern, and then also having my job so that way I can maintain this, you know, this 1 hour drive up here and everything. It's really just kind of just like, just trying to find that balance. God's just doing his work and just doing such a crazy move in my life. And in all honesty, this whole experience is just something I really just can't even describe. It was one of those things where you just get thrown into it, and it's just like, God's just like, all right, now here's your chance. You know, you've been asking for it for so long. God, I'm ready to lead my own ministry. God, I'm ready to do this. God, I'm ready to change the world. And it was just like, God's like, all right, do it.
Yeah.
And it's just, whoa, all right. Cool. It's like that. And so, but I mean, one of the best things all about it is just being young is just so cool. Being willing to learn, because me being 19, 20 years old, being a youth pastor, I don't know what I'm doing. And so, you know, just getting as many resources as I can, you know, listening to my pastor who's done this for so long, you know, just gleaning from him and gleaning from you. It's just trying to learn as much as I can, and then also having my students here, you know, hearing the responses after each message, you know, getting the text messages. Pastor Anthony, thank you. You've helped change my friend's life. Pastor Anthony, thank you for making such an impact in my life. Man, my mom loves seeing the change in my life, and it's just, and all of that has just made it so worth it. And each day, after every Wednesday, I go home and I'm just like, God, it was you. Like, because I definitely couldn't do this I couldn't do this if it wasn't for God. It's just all him.
Well, hey, I got one question for you. Every young minister that's out there, they always hear this one word because they don't get paid a lot. A lot of them do it part-time. There's this one word over and over. It's called sacrifice. And at your age, with what you're doing, with all these different things, you're having to sacrifice a lot. What personally are you sacrificing to pull off all these three things? Work, school, and church.
Well, a lot of things that I have to sacrifice is, you know, a lot of students at schools and in college, they seem to have a lot of free time. And, you know, I hear about, hey man, I'm gonna go do this, we're gonna go to the mall this weekend, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. And I'm like, well, I gotta work, and then after that I gotta go to church, and then after that, you know, I gotta do some homework. And so it's sacrificing. Usually I sacrifice a lot of this quote unquote free time that I get, you know, but also, you know, I used to play ball back in high school, and I love playing basketball. And you know, the couple of coaches wanted me to play, you know, and everything, but, you know, that's one thing I've sacrificed. But, you know, even though it is a sacrifice, it's all a blessing still. It's all so worth it, you know. God's just blessed me in so many other ways because of my sacrifices and because of what I've given up to pursue his calling, you know.
That's cool. Well, guys, this is Anthony Grizzard. He's up here in Eagle Point in Denton, Texas, right across the freeway from University of Texas, North Texas. And you're going to be hearing more of this guy. He's an awesome man of God. And today I just wanted to shoot a quick video so that you can hear this guy talk.
Thanks a lot.